I'm Emily and I run the Gatwick area. And my background was that I'd run my own business for 11 years in a very different industry, payroll, where I was processing it for other companies. And I felt I'd come to a stage where I was working from home and not meeting anyone. I needed to change. I couldn't continue just dealing with people on the phone and emails. And then I came across Barking Mad and just thought it was such a great opportunity to go and meet customers and hosts. And I just straight away thought the support and the setup was just fantastic. The biggest difference between what I was doing before and what I'm doing now is having the support of Barking Mad. They're always there with any queries or suggestions. The support is fantastic. It's like having your own team of employees in the background who are working on your behalf to make your business a success. And they're all individually specialised in their own areas. If it's the contact centre, they're very good salespeople on the phone, so they deal with the customers straight away. Or you've got sales support and marketing support, where I didn't have any of that before. I was totally on my own, and it's just reassuring to know they're always there. The other biggest support is obviously the other franchisees. They've already been through, the existing ones have been through a lot of what you're dealing with when you start off. They're always there with suggestions, they're always there to help you. If you get stuck in a situation where your host is ill and you can't find another host, they'll help you out like you would help them. So it's part of being a part of a bigger family, that we all help each other out. And of course we're all doing the same branding and promoting the awareness of the company. Having worked for myself for 11 years on my own with no support, I knew I didn't want to go back to that situation of starting out completely on my own. And I feel with Barking Mad that you don't feel at any stage you are on your own. When my friends ask me, do I have any doubts or concerns of actually taking this step with this franchisee, the answer is blatantly no. If I'd done it on my own, I think I would have doubted myself. But with the support you get from Barking Mad, they reassure you that you're doing the right things, or they make suggestions, and you've always got that support there with them. There's never a day that's the same. It really varies from one day to another, and even when you plan things change as you go through the day. And I love the funny stories that you hear from other customers about their dogs and bits and pieces, and from the other franchisees that you hear that happens with the dogs. In this line of work, you can never be bored. My recent two fluffy customers were two toy poodles called Charlie and Bertie, and she was going away for a 4-day visit to see some family, and it was very late notice, and she rang up, and fortunately we could fit her in, and she was just so pleased with being able to do it, last minute booking, and was really pleased with the service. So two toy poodles were happy when they came back. And she really enjoyed reading the postcard that explained everything they'd been up to with the host. And in this job, the best thing I think is the customer being pleased with the service and happy, as well as the host who absolutely love having dogs because it's a novelty to them. And it's a strange job where everyone thanks you for what you've done for them.
Hello, my name's Carrie. I'm the Barking Mad franchisee in Newcastle and Tyne Valley, and prior to that I worked in health service as a speech and language therapist for 33 years. The thing I'm really enjoying about being a Barking Mad franchisee is that I have so much more autonomy than I had previously. All the main decision making is mine. There's great opportunity to be creative in the way I run my business, and I'm just having a lovely time. So in preparation for my new role, I set up my office at home. I bought a new laptop, and I've got a lovely car with the Barking Mad graphics on it, which is a great attention attractor. One of the nice things about my job is that I have lovely customers and lovely hosts, and in fact one of my current customers is actually my former GP, and her dog has just had her 25th Barking Mad holiday. So thank you very much, Ellie, a lovely Dalmatian, and we hope you have many more holidays with us. My best piece of advice for somebody thinking of running their own business is to go with your gut. Pick something that you feel really passionate about and go for it.
Hi, my name's Tracy Johnson. I'm the Barking Mad franchisee for Cleveland, Darlington and Teesside. I live in Hartlepool. Prior to becoming a Barking Mad franchisee, I was the manager at my husband's dental practice. We have a great team in the northeast of England. The whole of the north of England is covered by 4 franchisees. We all get on very well and we're a great support to each other. Myself, I'm the furthest south, then my next neighbour, Sue, is in Tyne and Wear, Carrie in Newcastle and Tina in Northumberland. We have regular meetings, the 4 of us and another franchisee from Leeds, and we meet at Scotch Corner Hotel and we have a nice lunch and we have a good chat, and any queries that we have, we try and iron out between us. The thing I like most about being a franchisee for Barking Mad is flexibility. Every day is different, meeting lots of different people, lots of lovely dogs, and it's very fulfilling, making people happy that their dogs have had a nice holiday. And a recent customer rang me at very short notice to look after her white German Shepherd. Beautiful dog, very well behaved. The host didn't want to hand it back, and hoping to get more holidays with Barking Mad. My plans for the next 12 months is to spread the word about Barking Mad and to recruit more hosts in our area and to get lots of new customers and get lots of new holidays for dogs.
I'm Kevin Matthews and I'm the franchisee for the South Lancashire area. Prior to joining Barking Mad, I was a retail manager for a large chain store, and I loved all the interaction with customers, loved the hustle of the job, but really decided after 9 years that I wanted to have a business of my own, something that I could call my own, something that I could develop, and also something that fitted in with my lifestyle. I was already a customer of Barking Mad, having used it for 2 years for our wonderful Border Terrier Derby when we went on our ski holidays. And when we came back off one of those holidays, before going back to my normal job, I was delighted to learn that the franchise was going to be available to buy. And basically, I bit the franchisee's hand off and went for it. And I've never really looked back. What I really like about Barking Mad is you're in control of your business and its growth is down to you, which is great because as you grow the business, you reap the benefits and you get a great feeling of satisfaction when that happens. You also can control your business on a day-to-day basis, deciding what you're going to do and when, decide your own objectives. I really now feel in control of my day-to-day job, which is just a wonderful feeling. I always knew that I wanted to run my own business. It was an ambition I had, but I really didn't know where to start. Didn't really have a business idea that I thought would work, and hadn't really discovered the idea of franchising until I came across Barking Mad. And really the thing that made it work for me was the support that was there. So all the elements of the business that I was less experienced in, I could be taught and could have all the support, whilst at the same time I could make good use of the skills such as marketing that I did have to grow my business. My best recent customer experience has to be Florence the Cockapoo. She often needs holidays at short notice, and is a wonderful dog. Several of our host families look forward to having her. I never have any trouble finding a home for her. In fact, they're almost competing to have her time. It's wonderful to see the host face when she comes and arrives, running around the home, wanting to play. Some of our hosts bring the grandchildren across for the occasion. It's lovely to see the customer happy that Florence is having a wonderful time, but equally it's lovely to see the hosts having a lovely time with Florence.